All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the very first Bellator, pretty sure, fight companion that we've ever done. My name's Eddie Law. That's Aaron. You recognize him from Keyboard Warriors and Stand and Bang. I don't know if is that ever coming back?
I wouldn't say absolutely not, but it would have to be like some sort of real big, like swell of interest to get me to start doing that shit again, man. Now they've got like that Talk to Fighter app and all that sort of stuff. And so I don't know, man. The guys that we talked to when we had it going on, it was difficult to get them. We wanted to go up another level and start talking with like at least mid to upper echelon UFC fighters, and then you get publicists and manager companies involved, and the fighters seem down. Like you can always get a hold of them on social media or something, and they're down. And then their manager or their management company or somebody gets wind of it, and they're like, "Oh no, we don't know what you're gonna say to them." I wish we could have at by the end. I wish we could have made it a work. Do you know what I mean? Like get a hold of somebody like Jimmy Smith or somebody that we talked to and said, "Look, yo, we're gonna work this so it sounds like we don't like you and you don't like us," and then be like, "So, Jimmy, I heard that you were cloned from one of Joe Rogan's pubic hairs. What do you have to say about that?" And then, that would be a lot more fun. At least we would have had a little bit of a niche. But I mean, everybody and their cousins doing it now. So I don't know, people who are not watching this right now, if you wanted Stand and Bang back or Stand and Bang back, we probably could, but I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, when real life gets busy, it gets really fucking hard to do these shows consistently. So, and I know you're really fucking busy.
That's it too, man. The clinic is taken off, and so I don't have as much interest. I like being a fan. This kind of stuff, like a fight companion, especially for this event, which I think we should probably, address the elephant in the room right away. Dada 5,000 or whoever versus Kimbo Slice, and then Spike TV just did like a tribute to Kimbo, showing all of his old internet fights and stuff like that, and trying to him seem like a real athlete. Now, I shared this with you earlier, and I don't know if anybody's watching this right now, but there's a pretty good indication that Dada versus Kimbo is a fucking work.
Yeah, you were talking about the betting. Kimbo went from a big time favorite to a pick 'em off of people betting on him.
In an afternoon.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds like fixed shit.
Like it's not like it went throughout the week and he kept becoming less and less of a favorite. It was in one afternoon, 25 guys put down big cash on Kimbo, and then like another 25 guys put cash down on Dada. So now it's a pick 'em. So either way, it's a work. It's about to be the worst fight ever. And I'm telling you this, there was speculation that it was Bang Bros, the porn website. But if you watch Kimbo come out with his Jamaican flag or whatever it is, it actually says Reality Kings behind him. That is also a porn site. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with old Ferg and the Reality Kings and Bang Brothers. I don't want to see those YouTube videos.
Oh, skip those motherfuckers.
Promise you that with him showing Dada his nuts and saying he's got baby nuts and all this kind of stuff. But this is going to be what was that? The kid on Reddit said it's going to be the workiest work that has ever been worked.
Oh,
It's about to be shitty.
it's gonna be pretty bad. You know what's the fucking hilarious part to me is I think the main event's gonna be a work too. I think the main and co-main are both fixed.
I tell you what, Bellator right now has a chance to like really become a player because Reebok is fucking up the UFC so bad, and Dana White and Conor McGregor are fucking up the UFC so bad. We've got free agencies now. We're looking at the Ali Act where they could actually become a main competitor, and it's almost seeming like Bellator wants to slum it. Do you know what I mean? Like they do a great thing like VOW, that Vow fight, and then they give the winner $5,000 to donate to Vow. Viacom and Spike $5,000.
Yeah.
Scott Coker loses that going out to the mailbox. It's just that was almost like a slap in the face, like an insult. You got guys like Benson Henderson coming over, and what is it? Thompson.
Josh Thompson, Phil Davis.
Yeah, okay. So we have a little bit of talent that has a little bit left in the gas tank, but they keep promoting these Jurassic fights. Voldemort versus fucking Rob. I Tell me he did not look like Voldemort in that picture.
There's that picture that Bellator has been putting out there on one of their promos, and he looks just like Voldemort. It's just like the perfect angle. If you chopped his nose just a tiny bit, it'd be him spot on. Because look, I don't know if you watched the weigh-ins or not. I ended up fucking watching the replay. They both look like they're dying, and Hoyt's face looks lighter than I've ever seen him ever.
Well, okay. Now we both remember the disaster that was Hoist Gracie versus Matt Hughes.
Oh, jeez.
And how long ago was that?
That's a long time ago.
That was what, like 6, 7 years ago? 5, 6?
Least. Yeah.
And he looked bad there. Now, not saying that Ken Shamrock is anywhere near the athlete that Matt Hughes was back then, but after the Kimbo Slice Ken Shamrock fight, I can't imagine that either of these. Now, I am excited to see Linton Vassell versus Amanda. That's the only fight I think tonight, unless Melvin Gillard gets beat spectacularly.
Yeah. You know what's weird? When they were talking about Melvin Gillard a second ago, not even like 10 minutes ago, they're actually mentioning the UFC. Like, they're saying the promotion UFC where, before Scott Coker came in, that it was, like, forbidden to say the letters UFC. Now, Jimmy Smith's throwing it left and right.
I don't know. Maybe it's that whole free agency thing now because, UFC does the same thing. They say a non-Zuffa organization.
Mm-hmm.
There's only fucking one non-Zuffa organization. So, I don't know. I'm watching Daniel Pineda right now. It's weird. Bellator does these shows like, okay, in Texas. We have had more 40-year-olds on this show than I've ever seen. I didn't even realize this many 40-year-olds competed in MMA. So they'll do the big shows over in like California, right? And they do the big shows in Vegas. But when they go to it, like I saw one in Michigan and now this one in Texas, they just grab all of these local scrubs and try to make it into a Bellator show. That's one of the things that they've got to stop doing. Just stay over on the West Coast. Keep filling your roster with better talent because these are the shows that casuals, which Bellator I think probably thrives on, even casuals won't continue to watch this crap. No
way. Now we get the second round, Pineda against Sanchez. Pineda in the red short, or Sanchez in the red shorts. And a lot of the first round, of course, because I was kind of glancing at the fight, a lot of the first round was Sanchez on his back. So he's definitely going to want to look to stay off his fucking back in this round.
Now, both of these guys seem to be giving her right now. They're standing and trading. Now, it's Pineda has 12-2.
Mm-hmm.
And no. It's the other one. Sanchez is 12-2, and Daniel Pineda, he's the one who's kind of like making a comeback. He had to drop down to a regional and then went up to fights, and then they asked him back to Bellator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What the fuck? He tried to get a guillotine on that. It was in the half guard. It wasn't going to happen.
So you're having to stream this right now, right?
I'm having to stream it because Bellator sucks two fat dicks and they can't fucking have it live in the West Coast for some reason.
I don't understand that.
I don't fucking get it. World Series of Fighting pulls it off. Fucking UFC pulls it off. Invicta is online stream, so that's not a problem anymore. But the fuck, Bellator again. The Viacom thing, $5,000 for the veteran fight, and then this bullshit where they can't fucking have it live everywhere. It's so bad. Even English was like, fuck it, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, you get it what, 4 hours late?
Yeah, I get it. Literally, this is gonna start in 4 hours here in Phoenix.
That's ridiculous because most of the time it's broadcast in the West Coast.
Wherever, like the events are usually in California and San Jose and all them, and now this bullshit.
So now, do you have a special feeling in your heart because we've got two Vatos going at it in the cage?
Not really. I mean, if they were just standing and throwing down like a motherfucker, it'd be great. But it's more like hugging.
For those of you who are not aware, Eddie Law is Mexican.
Yeah, there you go. Now you know. I mean,
what did your last name used to be?
What did it used to be?
Yeah, like when you guys were actually in Mexico, it was Law?
No, it was something else. But here's the problem. I'll fucking break the fourth wall, I'll give the secret away. Fucking the reason why I use the name Law, Eddie Law's been my like radio name and pen name and all that shit. And but it started off as my nickname in high school basketball. Sorry, I wish I played college basketball. In high school basketball, it was my nickname because this guy AC Law used to hit game winners all the time. Where in high school, I was hitting game winners at least 2 or 3 a season, right? So started calling me Eddie Law. Then I started doing podcasts and shit, saying a lot of crazy shit. Now here's the problem: I'm a junior, right? So I have the same name as my dad. So if the crazy shit that I was saying got out there, I wouldn't be the first person that thought about saying that, that said it. You know what I'm saying?
So I've known you this whole time, and you have never told me your real last name?
I have not. I'll tell you off air, but
That's hurtful.
oh, relax.
That's hurtful.
I'll tell you off air, no problem.
I knew your last name wasn't Law, you motherfucker.
Oh, come on. Of course you didn't. You didn't think it was Law. You're smarter than that.
I've even had debates with fucking Andrew and Kirby about it. I'm like, there's no way his family came right from Mexico to fucking Arizona. Last name Law. There's no way.
No way.
Middle name is Breakinda.
You know what? My middle name is actually Middle Eastern. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it
Huh?
Akbar?
No, not even close. It's actually it's Middle East. It's a Middle Eastern origin, but I'm named after a basketball player. My middle name, a former Laker great. We'll talk about it after.
Kareem.
There you go. It's a good guess.
It wasn't a guess. You fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Come on,
Yeah.
Lake.
Yeah.
There's not too many famous old LA Lakers with a fucking Middle Eastern name.
Oh, that's a good point. I kind of gave it away at that point. Yeah. Shit. All right. All good though.
So you're Eduardo Jr.?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
All right. So those of you watching the fight and still tuned into this, so far I am not impressed with Pineda versus Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez.
There is just too much of this going on right now. The ineffective ground fighting, and this has been this has kind of been the flavor of the night. There has been Justin Wren looked terrible.
Yeah.
There's some just real like level 9,000 turtle fucking going on here. Did you see the Justin Wren fight?
No, but I did like his what's that guy's name? Ginkgo. Shit, what's the guy's name with the first guy that came out with the "We Are One" flag? He came out with that.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I
gotta find his name.
Justin Wren that much.
You what?
Said I do not pay attention to Justin Wren that much. What he's doing over in the Congo, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But he's called the big pygmy. I think he needs to stop training with small pygmies. I think that might be his problem, is that he's used to midget tossing all the people in the Congo, because he looked like shit against a fucking regional shitbird fighter.
Yeah, he did not look good at all. Okay, all right. Oh, by the way, I guess Justin, Huffman.
Yeah,
he's actually there. He's live tweeting from there.
Yep. No, Jay's been doing real good. He's almost like a real MMA journalist, where I am most definitely a spoof of an MMA entertainer. That was another reason why, like, guys like Jay and that little Nick, you know what I mean? Those guys take it seriously. So I almost kind of felt bad when I'm interviewing these guys that they would like to interview, and I'm like, so I've prepared for 4.5 minutes for this. And Justin's like, what the fuck? How do you interview these people? I don't know. Oh, looks like we have a catastrophic toe injury.
Yeah. Looks like someone's injured. Is he going to continue? Sanchez?
He's an Aztec warrior. He has got an injured big toe joint, but they're letting it go on.
We were supposed to, me and Jesse were supposed to interview him or have him on the show the other night, the Spanish show on Mondays.
Yeah.
Or 2 days supposed to. I think we did it Tuesday this week. Regardless, we were supposed to have him on, and our schedules didn't fucking didn't line up. But if we have him after this, I'm gonna ask him about that little toe injury.
Catastrophic toe injury. That's one of the reasons why Stand and Bang just didn't work anymore. A lot of these guys are out in the West Coast. I'm East Coast time or Eastern time, and so with it be, I mean, some of the guys are from Hawaii, some of them are from the UK. It would just got to be where it was freaking ridiculous. I've got a full-time job. It's like, do you mind interviewing us at midnight your time? I mind. I don't do that shit. I got to tell you, I'd rather be sleeping. And since we were picked up by, let's see, 0 sponsors. That was another, yeah, it started to get to be just a little bit too much fucking hassle. Although when I do talk to casual MMA fans and they're like, wow, you got to talk to Boss Rutan, I was like, yep, highlight of my life. Boss was awesome.
Yeah, the boss show. You guys had a lot of good fucking shows.
On a side
Um,
on a side note, right now watching Bellator, I do think that Jimmy Smith was probably the most fun show. We got to talk to him right after the Kimbo Shamrock fight. That was the most fun show that we ever did.
no, he was good too. Fucking Joe Rogan just had Boss Fruitin on like yesterday, the day before. That was actually kind of cool podcast to listen to.
I'm guessing a lot more people tuned into that than when I talked to Boss.
Oh, probably like 10,000 times more. You know how it goes with Joe.
A million times more. Okay, so we're doing the fight companion. So let's talk about this fight a little bit. Here we are back down to the ineffective ground fighting. Who do we have on top, Eddie? This is
Pineda's on top. Retro's Pineda's on top. Now he's standing up, looking for some angles to hit him with ground and pound. But just like you said, it's ineffective as fuck. He's just trying to. He just doesn't know how to ground and pound, I guess. And now fucking Sanchez giving up his back.
Sanchez is on the bottom.
Yeah, black shorts.
Okay, I thought that was Pineda for some reason.
Yeah.
Please don't accuse me of being racist. They do look very similar to each other.
Most of us do look the same. It's all good.
Yeah, you know what? That's absolutely not true. All right, now if they keep doing this, there's a chance somebody is going to get catastrophically knocked out, and it looks like it would be Sanchez.
Yeah, he looks like he's hurt already.
Well, he's got the catastrophic toe injury.
Oh, head kicks.
All right, so since it doesn't matter and we can talk about different divisions, you excited about this? It's this weekend, right? We got a fight event coming up for the UFC.
Yep, so Cowboy Cerrone against Cowboy Oliveira at 170. Cerrone's first 170 fight.
You know what, man? I love Cowboy Cerrone. I got a bad feeling.
Me too.
I got a bad feeling.
How'd you feel before the RDA fight? Remember, you and I were both rooting for Cowboy to win that.
Root for Cowboy to win every time, but he is an epic choker. Like he's fighting a guy where it doesn't matter. He beats ass like a pimp that is owed money. Whenever he steps up or a title's on the line, fucking forget it, man. And who knows? I guess we'll see after the Conor McGillicuddy fight if RDA really is that guy. Because honestly, his last few fights, it kind of seems like he is.
Yeah, no, definitely. Fucking dude, and like, what do they have on oh shit, I keep forgetting. They have a poster with RDA. RDA's right side of his face facing McGregor's. Kirby put it up on Facebook, and the first thing I thought that was Brock Lesnar. Like the side of RDA's face looks just like Brock Lesnar's face.
I'll tell you what, I was watching some training videos with RDA, and he's putting in the work. I'll tell you what, his cardio is on point. He is athletic as fuck. So you know what, Kirby always talks about him being on the sauce. I don't think he is, man. I think he's super dedicated, and I think Rafael Cordero straightened him out.
You know what? It looks that way, and he hasn't tested positive for anything. And I'm sure he gets tested plenty.
Yep.
Now they're on the cage. Now they're just swinging out. I mean, his eye hurts.
Oh, that would have been nice if he, had the skills to pull it off. I'll tell you what, though, Sanchez's face is beat up.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but Emmanuel Sanchez has got a nasty knot underneath his right eye. Is that a cut or a knot? Looks just like his eye's swollen shut.
Yeah, his eye's showing shit. From the looks of it, I'm assuming Red Shorts wins by decision. Pineda, whatever.
Yeah, I would definitely say emphatic decision. He did well. And now Sanchez is limping off due to his catastrophic toe injury.
Man.
Little Nick Baldwin wrote an article that ended up on Bloody Elbow, the fan post or whatever, about fighters complaining afterwards about being injured. And I'll tell you what, we have had some fucking epic bullshit since the Chris Weidman thing. Didn't he was like 10 or 12% during that fight?
He said something like that. But I mean, fucking Rockhold was fucked up, maybe even worse than that.
Yeah, he was sick, and all he did was mention, he's like, I'm not making no excuses, but I was all fucked up from a staph infection or some sort of infection, whatever, and I'll come back better next time. I have never heard the fucking level of whining from a guy that Chris Weidman has put on.
Mm-mm.
Tampon was put in crossways.
Hmm.
Wife didn't give me my allowance that week. It's like, dude, just stop. Here's the thing, man. If this was your livelihood, like right now, if we got paid for this shit, which we don't, and you had laryngitis and you had to depend on your voice, when you just pull out, and we're talking about low stakes, right? If I knew that I was a pro fighter and I was at 10%, I wouldn't put the gold on the line. I would have to tell Lorenzo and Dana, I'm sorry, but I am literally at 10%. I'm about to put on the shittiest performance of my life. And would there be backlash? Certainly. From the fans and from the corporation, absolutely backlash. But you know what I'd still be?
Champ. Yep.
The champion. And I wouldn't sound like a whiny bitch. Not that Chris Weidman couldn't turn me inside out, which he could easily.
At 10%.
At 10%. He would still fucking steamroll me. But I'm just saying, stop with it. I think fighters just have, you know what? You know what I like to hear out of fighters when they lose? He was better than me tonight. I'll come back better. I got mad respect. Cowboy Cerrone is a good example. He was answering some mean tweets or mean fan posts or whatever. And because Conor McGregor said that he quit. And he comes right out and he goes, I didn't quit. I had my ass beat before I could quit.
Good point. And he just told the truth.
There you go. You got your ass beat. There's no shame in going into the cage and getting your ass beat.
Not at all.
Going into the cage. If you get your ass handed to you, the other guy was better, but I'll tell you what, only 1% of 1% of human beings go into the cage and fight on TV. So if you got in there and you got your ass handed to you, unless you're Kimbo or Shamrock or Dada or Hoist tonight, and that I've got mad respect for you. But these two pieces of shit that are about to go down in the main event. All right, so let's do predictions. Oh, here's Kimbo Slice with his big ass knuckles. Reality. Who is that behind him? That's a real MMA fighter, the white kid.
Yeah, with the Rocky shirt. I can't remember his name. Chris Rosa? No.
Yeah, Rosa.
Rosa?
Charles.
There you go.
Charles Rosa stand. Wow. He's stepping up with the old training partners.
Yeah.
He's got a UFC fighter with him. And they weren't holding up the Reality King sign. So let's do predictions for tonight, since people are probably not watching this at all anyways. But Gallard, win or lose?
Gallard, okay, so he misses weight, has to cut. He had to cut 3 or 4 pounds.
He did not miss weight again.
Oh, well, he missed it at first. Then he got 2 hours to cut weight, and he barely made the weight. 155, I think it was, or 156.
Fucker, this guy, he is a worse offender than was it Hands of Stone Hands? What's that little guy's name?
Hands of Stone, Lineker.
Lineker, yeah, John Lineker. He's goddamn. Melvin Gallard is just completely checked out. He misses weight or misses the fight or misses something every time. Okay, so he had a hard cut, but he did make weight.
Yeah, hard cut. Did make weight at the end. That's the thing. That's the reason. The only reason I think I can see him losing.
Now a-hole Mexican. You have been saying it wrong the whole time. Daniel Pineda's in black.
You're right. No, you're right. They fucking no. But the first graphic I saw was the other way around. All right, chill.
Is Daniel Pineda in black getting his ass handed to him? I apologize to the one person watching this show. I thought that was Emmanuel Sanchez. Anyways, so Gallard has a hard weight cut, but they are feeding him a can.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Melvin Gallard should win. So I'm gonna say he wins. But if he doesn't, he goes in there looking sluggish and out of energy, then you know why.
All right. So Emmanuel Sanchez has only lost to Pat Curran. That's really not that you can't be ashamed about that. So let's see this kid get some higher competition. I think that Melvin Gallard should win by stunning knockout, but for some reason will not.
Is it really?
I think he'll win, but I don't think it'll be the slobber knocker knockout that people want it to be. I just got a feeling. All right, so then we got Emmanuel Newton versus Linton Vassell.
Emmanuel Newton's a wrestler. Linton Vassell's a kickboxer. Emmanuel Newton knocked who out with that fucking back fist? King Mo?
Joey Beltran and King Mo.
I'm going Newton on this one.
Well, he won the first time. Now, Emmanuel Newton wants to keep it on the feet. Linton Vassell is actually really good on the ground.
Oh, okay, okay.
Now, and Linton Vassell, now I like Linton. I've talked with Linton. He's a really, really nice guy. He's a slow starter, though. I think this time around he won't have the nerves. If he can get Emmanuel Newton down. Oh, hold on a second now. You know what? The guy that they're throwing Gillard, I've seen him fight before. He's pretty tough. I might change my mind once I can remember his name. I think if Linton Vassell can get Emmanuel Newton down this time like he did last time, he might actually lock up the submission. Now it all depends on how much Emmanuel Newton has been praying to God and getting his chakras right and all of his energy. You guys remember the interview with him that I did when I was writing?
Yeah.
Weirdest guy in the world.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Fucking real quick, did you hear? You know Mike Jackson, the guy that fought Mickey Gall?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a media guy. I'm a media guy. So apparently he's there at Bellator. He tweeted out a little while, maybe like an hour ago, that him and 8 fighters were kicked out of a room into like a broom closet of sorts because Ken Shamrock didn't like the room he was in. So they kicked them all out and put him in there. Did you see that shit?
No, I didn't see that shit, but I can believe it. We tried to interview Ken because he's so relevant back when he fought. And that's another one where we had to deal with a publicist and Mr. Shamrock this and Mr. Shamrock that. Well, Mr. Shamrock called us an hour and a half late and said, "Can you guys go right now?" And we big time Mr. Shamrock. We were like, "Sorry, Mr. Shamrock, but we all live real lives. So you just go back to your little trailer and do whatever the fuck you do. And remember the time that Don Fry punked you about Freddie Mercury."
Oh shit! No, look, man. Even after this fight's over, no matter who wins, I mean, it's still a fucking circus. Do you think either one fights again?
Who?
The main event, Shamrock Hoist.
Do I think either of them fight again?
Yeah.
If there's money involved. Because who was it? It was Dan Severn wants to come out of retirement. 73-year-old Dan Severn. Oh, fuck. Everybody's coming back out of the woodwork. Chris Lieben signed a contract.
Oh, yeah. They signed Chris Lieben. They signed, Benson's at least, in his prime-ish. But the Lieben signing is weird. And you hear about Mayhem Miller. Jason Mayhem Miller and Bellator or something.
It's Venator.
Italian.
Oh, he has to fight Italy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've watched a couple of interviews with him recently. I don't know what the fuck happened. You remember Bully Beatdown?
Yeah, I love that show, actually.
It was fun as hell. And he seemed like he was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man, like if it was bath salts or what the fuck that kid got into, but son of a bitch.
Who the fuck knows, man? So, who you got in the co-main? Kimbo, Dada?
Kimbo.
Me too.
Kimbo by a weird, sloppy, instantaneous knockout.
Yeah, I see it.
Kind of like when Kimbo fought that big fat dude on YouTube with the little cornrows, and you know that he hit him, but then the guy just laid there and looked at the camera like, "I'm not getting back up." That's what I think it's gonna. I don't think. Honestly, man, I don't think Kimbo used to do that when he first started, and he fought Ray Mercer, and he had a couple of those fights. Thompson, there, that British guy, the big British guy.
Yeah, no, fucking. Did you think? Because honestly thought the Shamrock Kimbo fight was fixed as shit. I mean, it looked really bad.
Yeah, man, it looked so suspect. Now, I honestly, as far as Gracie goes, it's okay. To me, it's all just weird, right? Because these guys all seem like big time corporate shills. Like Kurt Angle, Kimbo Slice, Ken Shamrock, all of these guys are all going to these Bellator events, and Vanderlei Silva. Honestly, with Viacom and the WWE angle, like if everyone was in on it, I could actually kind of see it being, You know what I mean? Like, okay, we're just gonna put you guys in. We're gonna make a bunch of money off this crap. That nobody really get hurt. Let's just fuck around a little bit. I think these guys here coming up, Linton Vassell, these younger guys, I think that it's for real for these guys. But some of these legend fights, these older fights, I don't know if they're works, but they sure don't seem realistic.
Especially last time, I mean, I thought for sure Ken was gonna finish Kimbo. I mean, there's no way the way Kimbo got out of that shit, man. What the fuck? There we go.
Oh, here we go. He's very good at connecting to the protons and neutrons and the electrons. And here we go with fucking crazy ass Emmanuel Newton.
Yeah, he's weird as fuck. He's the weirdest black dude I ever met.
So what are you saying? White guys can talk like that and it's okay, Fred Kirby?
He's not even on yet. No, this motherfucker listens to like emo and fucking weird shit. This Newton guy.
I will tell you what. Anybody who is watching this and knows the three of us, please immediately go to Fred Kirby's Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and tell him to just stop. Just stop. Now he's got cornrow braids. He's wearing gay, not that there's anything wrong with being gay, gay community. I mean it as a derogatory statement to a heterosexual man.
Yeah, you don't worry about it. You're already on the list, man. You're fine.
No, I'm not up on any more watch lists.
It was so funny. Hey, whatever happened to those motherfuckers? I haven't seen those guys on Twitter anywhere.
I don't know, man. I typed the word fag. Off to the races. You guys have said that word a million times. Neither of you guys ended up on there, and there I am.
We started doing it on purpose after a while, trying to get on the fucking list.
So with the cornrows and the man bun and the custom leather jackets, and seriously, is he on your Facebook feed?
Ooh, Fred?
Kirby.
Yeah. I see the fucking cornrow pictures and the jacket and the skinny jeans, all that shit.
Dude, I swear to God, I get on my feed, I think that I've accidentally signed on to Fred's page. I have to scroll down like 9 pages to not see blonde hair, don't care, bite lip, feeling myself, skinny jeans shit. This motherfucker thinks this is sexy.
You know what? Every time that I see one of those where he sticks his lip out or he's like, sticking his tongue out and shit, looking at the camera all weird, I just want to punch him as a friend to just tell him, stop it, dude. Dude.
You know what it is? There's like 4 chicks that keep liking and commenting on his shit. And he's doing that for those 4 chicks. Had to be. There's no other excuse.
Yeah, it's on Instagram. Go look on Instagram. All the comments on there from the girls on there. First of all, the girls are not the highest quality chicks. Let's say that much.
No shit, dating hood rats.
Yeah, but it feeds him. He loves it. He loves the attention, so he just keeps doing weirder shit.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's Kirby. What are you gonna do?
That's like a fat, ugly girl who keeps getting more and more and more piercings.
just because fuck it.
No, because it's like, oh, it'll make me unique. So I'll go pa-ching, pa-chong, ping, 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 blah, 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 blah. And after a while, you're just like, hey, you can't polish a turd. You are still ugly. People just look your way because now you're bizarre and ugly. Sorry. It's the truth.
It's all those unphotoshopped pictures of Rhonda and Cyborg.
Oh, man. Ronda, have you seen the body paint pictures of Ronda Rousey?
I like them. I'm a fan. I don't mind a thicker girl. I'll relax.
She has ugly boobs.
You know what? I'm not a fan of those. I'll tell you that much. She's gonna have to have something installed later on.
She's got ugly boobs and like mom hips.
Oh, you know what? She's gonna give birth to some crazy athlete motherfucker with those hips.
Yeah, well, I guess if it's Hoppa's kid.
Dude, they're being fucking weird. They're going back and forth. Every time I talk to the media, they're just like, oh, he's my man. And Travis Brown's like, I'll go to hell and back for Ronda. I love her that much. They're like doing that over and over and over again to the point where everyone's starting to hate Ronda, specifically Ronda for it, not even him. She's getting so much shit for all that he's saying.
She is the most hated person in MMA now.
Oh, easily.
Easily. Now, I'll tell you what, though. If you take Ronda Rousey's face and then blend it with Hoppa's face, That kid is going to be ugly. That is going to be an ugly kid. I'm sorry. But Rhonda is only cute when she's super thin. Like when she's cutting weight, then you're like, ooh, I've seen a couple pictures of her. Like the famous one where Rogan is definitely checking her out. Then it's like, damn, right? And then Hoppa puts himself on Instagram in the smallest bikini I've. That fucking pouch wouldn't hold a walnut.
Shit.
You saw that picture, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That he cut weight, and it looked like I don't know. It was like a fucking eye patch holding his junk.
Yeah, no, it was fucking weird. You know what? If they have kids, hopefully they're all boys, cause at least they can get rich.
Right, something. Here's another thing that's killing for me, Bellator.
Hmm.
And I guess maybe UFC is the same, but doesn't it seem like to you like there is so many fucking commercials?
Yeah. Huh. Even during, you know what pisses me off about UFC though? During the pay-per-views, they're putting up commercials now.
What?
Yeah. Like they always advertising a movie or some other bullshit, and I'm just like, dude, I'm paying for this shit. We should get literally zero advertising.
Well, it used to be zero advertising, and I will tell you a little secret. All you people on the internet, you should do this. Get Viper or Unlocator and change your what is it, VPN number.
Yeah.
Make it look like your computer is from the UK. Then you can buy that shit from the UK, and it costs like $26 to watch UFC.
No shit. Wait, it's like $40 off right there.
Yep,
Here's one Vassell.
I do it every month. I think I pay like what is it, 19 pounds or something, or 21 pounds. Turns out to be like $24.95 or something American cash.
Yeah.
And then even if the card sucks, which they normally don't for pay-per-views, even if it does, you don't feel too bad because you're gonna burn $24 sitting at Dave and Buster's or what do you call it there? Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever. Dude,
Yeah.
you're Mexican. You like spicy food?
Spicy food, yes. Love
I
it.
like spicy food. I've been eating spicy food my whole life. I fucked myself up on a ghost chili salsa. Yeah.
Oh,
I went to a Mexican restaurant. Now, arguably, the only real Mexican restaurants that I go to are ones where real Mexicans are here illegally. And those are the best Mexican restaurants, Americans. Quite frankly, you should stop being so weird about illegal aliens. They do a lot of work you don't want to, and their food is off the chain. Just fuck Donald Trump. Anyways, I went to an American-run Mexican restaurant, which is always terrible. Always. But they had a fucking salsa called The Fear.
yeah, shit.
Ghost chili. It comes out, dude, it's almost black.
Mm-hmm.
Almost black. And I realized the next morning why they call it The Fear. Because you're afraid to shit. That's why. That shit was hot as fuck going in your mouth. It was like shitting razor blades. I'm all done. I'm all done with that shit. The ghost chilies should not be consumed by human beings.
No, one of my friends is big into that, making like just he don't even make like salsas for shit to taste good. He just makes them be hot for no reason, just hot. So he makes the one with ghost peppers or ghost chilies, whatever, and he gives everyone else it was a big party. It was like 3 years ago in a Super Bowl party, and he gives everyone a fucking toothpick because everyone else was there was white. He gives everyone else a toothpick. Here, you try this ghost chili. They're like, oh, that's hot. And he goes, here, hands me the biggest fucking scoop chip ever with just this shit overflowing. I'm like, yeah, okay, you fucking asshole. I ate it. Dude, I put on the bravest face ever, but that shit hurt. It didn't even taste good. It was just hot.
It doesn't. And then you get that feeling in your stomach, like your stomach knows that shouldn't be in there, and you're like, huh? Oh, hold on. Huh? Oh, okay. That's bad. All right, so here we go. We're finally to the Emmanuel Newton-Linton Vassell fight, which, by the way, just a few months ago, really, a year ago, this was a title fight.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got Liam McGeary, who's the man. Now, Linton, I had Liam and Linton on the show at the same time. They kind of know each other a little bit. Ha! We do have somebody watching the show. It's It's the cut master.
Are you guys tweeting?
No, she just came on the screen and said that she was the one person watching the show. And she called me sexy, so we like her.
Oh yeah, she's cool. Actually, there's actually 11 people watching right now. Not gonna lie.
What?
Yeah, no joke.
You gotta
Fucking.
kiss me.
No, I just popped up with the fucking YouTube and people talking about baby nuts. Lots of baby nut talk. Sup fuckers? What's a Mexican?
Suck fuckers.
Anyway, what's up fuckers?
Oh, what's up, fuckers? I was gonna say suck fuckers. What the hell does that even mean?
Nick Pilecki's on there too. Just lost his mind, going, "What? Law is a fake name?"
Did you just hear yourself? You sounded like the fucking chat. Nickelodeon. Nick.
All right.
You're kind of a stuttering bitch right now. Did you smoke some weed before this?
No, not yet. I'm going to, allegedly.
For the 11 people that are watching this, let's enjoy Emmanuel Newton do some spinning shit. Because it's coming. Oh, look, he's already showing his back shoulder.
Yeah, he is.
What's in there? Water?
Oh, water, yeah.
Okay. You're boring tonight, by the way. I miss Nick. I miss Nick on the show. Nick be drinking.
Nick, if you're watching, you can jump on, dude. Just go on the Keyboard Warriors fucking DM thing. Click on the link. We got a nut shot already?
Yes. His protons and neutrons and electrons told him to hit Linton Vassell in the nuggets.
This is weird dude fighting right here.
Okay, now Linton Vassell has Emmanuel Newton down, and the story of the last fight was he couldn't keep him there. He couldn't do nothing, and once again, can't keep him there.
Yeah, no, fucking. Well, what's Newton's background?
His protons and his deuterons get better as the fucking fight goes on. So if Linton's going to get something done, he needs to get it done in the first round.
What the fuck? Oh shit!
Oh, hey,
listen! What's up?
I heard you motherfuckers. What's up? I'm at work actually, so I'm just waiting to count money.
Are you selling Verizon phones?
He's selling drugs.
Verizon, definitely Verizon phone. This pink shirt means nothing.
No, I'm sorry, T-Mobile. I'm sorry, dude. I thought it was Verizon. You're T-Mobile. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What's up? How's the fights? I'm missing them. I'm kind of pissed off.
Nothing. Is your office made out of plywood?
That's a cage. This cage, it doesn't look like a cage, but it holds all the phones and shit. Like
Made out of plywood?
all the phones are back there.
Ooh.
And then there's metal here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Very nice. So if anybody from T-Mobile is watching, this is what your employees get down to. That's how boring their job is. Hey, Linton's doing a good job. Hey, hold on. He's got Emmanuel Newton pinned down. He's got his back.
He's gonna flatten him out.
He hasn't flattened out. Look at this.
Flattened.
Oh no. Emmanuel's protons are getting angry. He's got him flattened out, but Emmanuel's got pretty good hips. Let's see what he does. He's just going to flop. You know what? Right now, I think if Linton got serious about it, he could get underneath his jaw.
Yeah, he's trying.
I'll tell you what. Emmanuel hasn't been the same since he tested positive for Mara Jahubi.
He needs it, that's why.
He does, because that's how he tunes into the universe.
Again, weirdest black dude I know. Heard of
him?
Yeah, he listens to like fucking punk rock and some shit, doesn't he?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. He's just the weirdest black dude I ever met too.
Where I grew up,
Alright, I gotta jump off.
All right,
I'll see you guys later.
Later.
Oh, the boss caught him. Look at that son of a bitch. Fucking working at T-Mobile with his weird ass. What are those headphones that he had around his neck?
Those are what are they? I don't know. It's wireless headphones that you can hook up to your phone via Bluetooth.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like you're a fucking oxen wearing a yoke.
Yeah, that's what they say. It looks so weird.
First wireless headphones I've ever seen.
They're expensive as shit too. They're like $80 or something like that.
Well, that ain't bad. Get some Beats. Those things are fucking outrageous. That's why Kanye West is $53 million in debt. He has 4 pair of Beats by Dre.
You buy that shit that he's in debt?
Just because you're in debt don't mean you're broke. I got a shitload of debt. I got money.
Huh, good point.
So, yeah, he might be $53 million in debt. Stupid bastard had a $30 million wedding to the biggest whore in the United States.
Jeez, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Oh, here we go. Take us back again. Nope. Ah, fucker.
Almost. Hey,
Yeah.
I want to know what the hell. You weren't watching the prelims. Oh, look at that. Emmanuel Newton had the back for a minute. It was the strangest thing. Every fighter on the prelims had the strangest yellow feet you've ever seen. Like, remember when they're all worried about Ronda having jaundice and whatever? They all the weird-ass yellow feet.
Yeah, it's just fucking. Julie Kedzie saying it was something with the mat, right?
I think it's the fucking Dave and Buster sticker.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, they make those mats fucking brand new for every fucking event, if I'm not mistaken.
See, I told you. Now new fucking protons and electrons are warming up. He took Vassell down. I've already seen so many decisions tonight that I don't care who wins this fight. I just want to see somebody land some spinning shit.
Yeah, someone needs to get finished already. This whole card's been kind of boring. What do you think? What do you make of Bellator kickboxing?
I know that a lot of people are excited about it.
Yeah,
Here's something, America. If you want to get excited about something, have a company like Viacom or Bellator or Spike back Muay Thai. Real Muay Thai. Full rules, 8 points of contact, Muay Thai. No bullshit glory kickboxing with clinch, just gnarly shit. And start bringing Thai fighters to America so people can get initiated in that. Real Thai fighting with Thai fighters. Not Kevin Ross pretending he's a Thai fighter.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Real Thai fighters. I'm telling you what, for all the whiners out there that complain about the ground game, that will get you excited about a martial art for sure. And then when people are like, he's arguably the best striker in the UFC and arguably the worst striker ever in a Muay Thai fight, because UFC is a fucking joke. MMA is a joke when it comes to pure striking.
Yeah, no, those Thai fighters are insane. And I know Andy always fucking is crazy about a cage Muay Thai. It's actually a pretty fucking good idea.
It is. It's a great idea. I'll tell you what, if you guys watching right now, the 11 of you or however many, you want to get excited about a sport, go watch Sanchai. Go to YouTube and watch Sanchai or Bukao. It will frighten you.
And they pretend those trees and shit that they're kicking are your legs. All right.
Hey, look at this son of a bitch.
Yeah, it might be fucking terrible. I probably have kids running through and everything, but I seen you two cunts on here, and I just couldn't help but get on.
What up, man?
We just had Nick Pilecki join the phone call from work.
Aha! One hell of a fucking show tonight, hasn't it? I seen you cocksuckers had a whopping 11 people watching. I thought, what the fuck? I'm gonna get in on that action.
Hey, do you still have the silly ass braids in your head?
Oh, motherfucker, can you see?
I can't see braids. I just see a mess of shit up all over your head. Looks like a mess.
Well, this is what happens when you take them out.
Leave them out.
Go fuck yourself, all right?
I tell you what, it's like a girl cutting herself or somebody who almost overdoses on pills. Kirby, those braids, that's a cry for help.
You've got no taste. You got no taste.
I'll tell you what, if you have taste, I bet it's greasy.
It is, and it tastes fucking delicious.
Greasy, like 10 chicken nuggets from Burger King for $1.49.
Oh, stop it! I'm at least better than that.
You watching this shit, Kirby?
Huh?
You watching this shit?
Yeah, I'm peering from the other room here. What the fuck happened? Did Vassell get kicked in the jewels?
That's the second time he gets kicked in the nuts.
His fucking $1.49 nuggets have been kicked twice.
He looked good in that first round, though. He got him down and fucking held him. Okay, so what the fuck, man? Is the Kimbo fight a fix or what?
I'm calling. Oh yeah, we've been talking about it. Likely, look, and Aaron was explaining it earlier. That the betting is so weird. It just looks fixed as fuck.
Well,
yeah, I can imagine.
He went from a 360 favorite to pick him in an afternoon.
What the fuck?
That don't happen.
Yeah, that's kind of unheard of.
First off, why would Kimbo Slice, who is a professional MMA fighter, beat a pick'em the fact dude I've never heard of?
Yeah, for as shitty as Kimbo is, what the fuck? I would think that even he has a pretty noted advantage over fucking Dafir.
You know what? After Dada 5000, I want to see him fight next.
Who?
He fights Dada 5000. If he wins, I want to see him fight Andre 3000.
Andre 3000 will probably put up a better fight.
Probably. He's a better actor.
By far.
Probably a better athlete, too. Have you seen that fucking Dada? He's a fat prick.
He's awful.
Yeah, he's been eating the Burger King nuggets.
Yeah, I haven't seen the prick with his shirt off yet. I think he did the weigh-ins with the shirt on. He's like my fucking fat cousin Mike. He goes swimming and keeps his shirt on.
Hey, I bet he wears the tank top to the fight.
I bet you he wears the tank top in the shower. Oh shit! Emmanuel Newton is on top of Linton Vassell doing his thing.
Which doesn't consist of fucking much.
I'm sorry, man. I like Linton. He's a very, very nice guy, but I think he's one of those guys that's always the bridesmaid and not the groom.
Yeah, I think he should have went more out in that first round. They were talking about him saving his energy. Fuck that. He should have tried to get the finish because now it looks like it's biting him on the ass.
I'll tell you, that's the one thing that I think about Linton. He's a very nice guy, like I said. When we talked to him, hell of a nice guy. Every interview I see him in, really nice guy. He lacks aggression. He's not mean enough. By the way, Kimbo, who keeps trading you in? Who keeps doing this?
A friend of mine, actually. I've been trying to get it done for a while, but you'd be surprised. You got to find somebody who's pretty good with their shit to braid fine hair like mine. A friend of mine named Janesha.
Yeah.
Could you not visit with her no more?
No, that has to happen. So, listen.
Linton Vassell got kicked in the nuts again.
Oh, what the fuck? Take a point, right?
No shit. After three nugget shots. Come on.
Now what the fuck? One more, he's out of the fight. Oh,
right in the fucking, right on the money.
I tell you what, listen, most of the times, these cocksuckers don't actually look like it hurts. Old Linton looks like he's fucking piled over right now.
I'll tell you what, that's bullshit. I don't care if it's unintentional or not. The third one, you lose a point.
Yeah, no doubt.
Dude, he's not even getting up yet.
He just smashed his balls.
Mm.
Quite frankly, the third one's almost 3 strikes, you're out as far as it goes. Listen, you get your fucking, your rules backstage, right? They come tell you, no shots in the nuts, don't be biting. I fucking say get off of them and go. So that's kind of your first warning backstage.
No, I tell you, and I like what Big John always has to say. You have to control your weapons. I think Herb Dean says that too. Now, unintentional, fine, unintentional, but you need to control your weapons. And one of your weapons just blasted his boys up into his fucking body cavity.
Exactly. You gotta be careful with your shit there.
He's still bent over. Hey, do you remember when, was it big old Eric Prindle got kicked in his nuts so hard they had to stop the fight?
Didn't he puke?
Yeah, I think he was dry heaving. But that dude punted him. He was laying on his back, and he went to do those Donald Cerrone kicks to Miles Jury's ass, but instead he straight up the uprights. Kerpow! Right in the nuts.
Right.
Yo, you fucking know Dana White and the rest of the UFC are laughing their asses off right now.
Look at the immediate reaction. Boom! And his face just curls up. Oh.
Yeah, Dana White and them have got to be looking at this and thinking, fucking thank you, Scott Coker. Because I've seen some people arguing the point this week that it's kind of, that this is all like filling a void and filling a niche and shit. And, maybe to a degree, but tonight, this is, what the fuck, man? Royce Gracie and Ken Shamrock? It's
events like this. It's events like this that allow Dana White and Reebok to get away with the shit. If there was a fucking organization holding them accountable, like okay, now half of your good guys want to come over to us. I mean, even Benson Henderson, right? He's at the end of his fucking career. He ain't got much left.
Yeah. True.
And then you got guys, seriously, who have AARP headlining the card.
Yeah.
And they allowed Tito Ortiz to get on the mic.
I didn't even see that part. What, tonight?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't come from a... He's talking about the military. He's like, well, and then he pauses. I don't come from a family. He said something like, I don't come from a family. Like, what did you do, pop out of an egg?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, at least they're finally fighting again. Shit.
Yeah, I was all low-key worried they were going to fuck around and stop it.
I'll tell you
Spinning
what.
shit.
Somebody kicks me in my nuts 3 times, I tell the referee I cannot continue.
No shit. You gotta start thinking it's intentional.
I've been plucking Doritos off my balls and hit one too hard and couldn't continue.
Yeah, this is awful.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Fucking Kimbo, Mike, and Hoist. What a pretty sight. And look at Hoist. Is it just me or does Hoist look like he's got fucking the HIV?
He looks like he's dying.
And I know he's gotta be in good shape. The prick eats
Hoiler!
like everything. Why does he look so bad though? So frail.
I thought he looked like Voldemort from fucking Harry Potter.
He does.
Who's older, Hoist or Hoiler?
Huh?
Who's older, Hoiler or Hoist?
No idea.
Hoiler, right? Because Hoist is the youngest. Everyone was talking about him being the youngest brother.
Isn't Hoist the baby?
Yeah, okay, so Hoiler's older. Hoiler looks better. He looks younger.
Yeah, Hoist has probably been fucking taking steroids and fucking whores for a while at this point too.
Now, Hoiler still has muscle mass, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Hoist has never taken steroids. He's never had a muscle on his body.
Man, Hoist got busted for steroids, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
That is
Find out.
bad. You take steroids and you still can't get over $180.
No, Hoist definitely tested positive. I think it was after Sakuraba or some shit like that. Cute cocksuckers definitely tested positive for steroids. I know that. There you go, Eddie.
Man.
I see you looking it up. Give
Hold up.
me my rightful due.
Gracie tests positive for off-the-chart measurements of steroids.
Off the chart. I love that they put that in there.
That's ESPN, dude. Shit.
Off the charts measurements.
That's 2007 anabolic steroids. That's the best shit ever, right there.
Off the charts.
Yeah, that's great. Not even just on them, but off the chart steroids.
Maybe that's why he looks like Voldemort now.
Yeah, no, I think that's exactly what it is. What the fuck? Because the Gracies are known for taking care of themselves. I thought.
Yeah, let's take a respectful moment in all seriousness to remember Kevin Randleman.
Yeah. I know we haven't actually got a chance to do the shows and stuff since all that's happened. That's fucking sad. 44,
Wow.
you said?
Yeah, 44 years old. Went to the hospital with pneumonia. Heart gave out. Died of heart failure.
So what do you think? I mean, do you guys directly... I mean, Aaron, we always fucking bullshit about you being a doctor, but all bullshit aside, you know a bit more about this than we do. He's a young man, all things considered. What the fuck? You had to be in low-key tremendous shape. Do you attribute that to steroids or usage of steroids?
Yeah,
Has to be.
Anabolics burn you out.
Mm.
You remember that infection? You remember that staph infection you got?
Dude, he had a fist-sized hole in his fucking side right here.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
It was disgusting.
Like, check it out. Right? When they do corticosteroid treatments for people, all right, so you got to imagine that anabolics mess with your immune system big time, right?
Right.
Time you're completely anabolic all the time. You don't have metabolism. You're not breaking down the muscle and building it back up. And once you get off the roids, you immediately go into catabolism. I think so bad. So you have to imagine the anabolics affect your heart.
Yeah, true.
Such strain and stress on his heart and his immune system, you get pneumonia. It's just, I mean, It's sad, and I don't want to see none of the young athletes like that die. We've all seen Mark Coleman.
Yeah, that's fucking sad though, man. I mean, he actually wrestled at Ohio State and shit too. So we always like my buddy Gary's a big wrestling fan, like actual like collegiate wrestling. And I guess Kevin Randleman, I'm not really a big like collegiate. I don't really follow collegiate wrestling, but from what I know, like that dude was a fucking legend at Ohio State. Like I guess he earned that name, the Monster, for real.
Yeah, just like Mark Coleman. If you talk to actual wrestlers, he's like he's a legend.
Right, exactly. He was a fucking beast for quite a while.
Every time anyone ever said the name Kevin Randleman, all I remember is him putting Fedor on his head.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
Yeah. He got key locked right afterwards, but
yeah.
Hey, he did that fucking slam though. What was that, like a back suplex or some shit?
I don't know what it was. All I know is he picked him up, spun him around a couple seconds, and boom!
Yeah, and if you watch that in slow motion, damn, are your kids dead?
Huh?
Are your kids dead? I hear them screaming.
Yeah, no, that's them fucking doing what they always do.
Wow.
Having all kinds of fucking fun.
If you watch that slam in slow motion, Fedor's facial expression never changes.
Yeah, it's the weirdest shit.
He looks calm as shit the whole time. He's just like, as he's flying through the air getting smashed.
Right.
Man, this has not been the most exciting night of fights for Bellator at all.
Well, hey, listen, the good shit's yet to come, though.
Huh?
I'll tell you what, if Linton Vassell can ride this out for the next 35 seconds, he beat him because of that point taken away. So Emmanuel Newton lost the fight by kicking Linton Vassell in the nuts.
But he would have lost either way, though, right? I mean, he lost that first round for sure.
It looks like it. So this round, it looks like it, but it's gonna be a sweep because he essentially made the second round a tie because he won the round but lost the point, and I think he lost first and third here.
Yeah. How the mighty have fallen.
Hey, I'll tell you what. That means Linton Vassell might get to face Lee McGee at some point. We talked about that fight on Stand and Bang with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're buddies, right?
They're both British. I don't think they're buddies.
I just assumed some shit because they're both British. They train together, right?
I don't know.
No, I was being fucking cute because they're both British.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Liam McGeary fucking trains in America. You know what? That's funny, though.
One of those sellout pricks that Connor speaks of. Like that fucking RDA. I can't wait for that Brazilian prick to finally get it, the cheating little cocksucker.
We were talking about that before fucking the fight started, where you're always saying that RDA's on some shit, but I mean we're both talking about. I think RDA might just legitimately be a fucking killer now.
How? What, he changed? He's the one person on earth that can change, huh? Well, he needs to show me some of that magic. I want to be a killer, because last thing I remember is him getting slept by the fucking little heathen, who's like ranked number fucking 47 at featherweight.
Dude, that was 100 years ago.
Oh, with the 100 years. You are who you are.
All right.
I think you just
I'm fine. It's the water that they're giving him and Fabricio over there at fucking King's MMA. I know.
That's blasphemous. That's hot.
Hey, listen. All bullshit aside, if that motherfucker ain't cheating, I want to go train at King's MMA because that fucking guy turns him around. Fabricio, I felt like always kind of had the talent, and he was never the shitbird that RDA once was. But RDA, what a fucking turnaround.
Okay, you know what? Bullshit. Because you know what I remember very clearly about Fabricio doing? His fucking ears wagging and Junior Santos fucking up the top. Very similar. Very similar.
Okay. True enough. But still, I think I didn't RDA like go 1-3 in his first 4 fights in the UFC or something. I mean, he was on a.
It was bad.
Yeah, it was. I was always so unimpressed with him, and then he went on like a 4-fight win streak, and I still didn't care until he beat who did he beat? Nate Diaz to get the title shot. I think he beat the shit out of Nate Diaz, and then he went on to beat Anthony Pettis, and we all know what he did to Cowboy.
If I'm remembering correctly, he embarrassed Nate Diaz.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did, and then he embarrassed Anthony Pettis.
beat the shit out of him. And just recently embarrassed Cowboy Simone.
I gotta say, all bullshit aside, I am low-key kind of nervous for Conor. But you know what, man? That is what makes this whole Conor McGregor story so fascinating. I low-key didn't think he was going to beat Jose, to be completely honest. And then he comes out. I kind of think he's going to get his ass whooped by RDA because I think RDA is a cheater. But fucking, I'm still excited as shit to see what he can actually do against this guy because RDA has kind of steamrolled everybody. RDA hasn't even really been hurt in a fight in quite a fucking while.
All right, so let's get back to Bellator here. Let's see who our winner is, and then we're going to do predictions. You guys still want to do this for the Gillard fight, or you want to do the rest and watch the last weekend?
We picked the Gillard fight too. It's Gillard, and then we get the co-main and main, right?
Who the fuck? Okay, wait. Nah, we knew that was happening.
Yeah.
Letting Vassell, yeah. Fair enough.
Well, not shots aside, he won.
Yeah, for sure. I think he won that fight regardless, no matter how he cut the cake.
But I'll tell you what, he made a hell of a sacrifice taking these shots in the fucking balls all night.
That was the money one there though. That last little knee,
big knee,
really hurt. That hurt, you could tell.
Yo, speaking of like, it wasn't not really close to even illegal, but that Jon Jones' oblique kick. I fucking saw a video of him like practicing it when he like jumps up and then kicks it.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
He is training that oblique kick for DC's fat ass. But that fight, oh shit, that's what I wanted to bring up. That fight isn't gonna happen. Did you see the fucking curtain? Turn down your TV.
Can you? Is it an issue? Good.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Did you guys see the audio release of Jon Jones getting pulled over by the cops?
How stupid
No.
does he sound? I didn't know. Oh, I can't drive without a license? What? What?
No, I don't have my license. What'd you pull me over for? I didn't know I was going that fast. Do you have your registration? Is this it? No, that's not it. Where's your insurance? I don't have that. Dude, we know that you are an intelligent human being. You are a fucking straight-up hood criminal. That is Jon Jones' problem, is that he is a criminal. He might be a great athlete, but that dude wants to be a criminal. What do you mean you don't know that you can't drive with insurance? What do you mean you don't know you can't drive? You're so full of shit.
Oh, well, fuck it. He should embrace it for all of me.
That's what I'm telling you, man. I'm tired of the fucking good guy act. Just be like, no, I ain't got shit. I'm Jon Jones. That's what That's what I'd have loved to hear on the audio. No, I ain't got that shit. I'm Jon Jones. I'm fucking Teflon. I get away with everything. Who gives a shit?
Looking at the comments on YouTube real quick, Keith Edwards says, I hate Brazilians. I always root against them.
Keith, you're a racist prick.
And then, no. And then Jesse comes on and says, what did he say about fucking Kings MMA? The fuck? Oh, there it is. Tell Kirby to watch his mouth talking bad on Kings MMA.
Ooh, Jesse. I'm petrified there, too.
Yeah,
you and Kings MMA.
Fucking blasphemous. That's Rafael Cordero. Master Rafael Cordero, you prick.
Hey, look, man, whatever. I'm telling you, Fabricio and RDA are weird champions at best. I still have a hard time buying them as being the best. It's weird.
I'll tell you, your opinion now means nothing to me because of that leather jacket and them fucking braids.
Hey, man.
There you go.
I look good. Good.
Okay, let's be realistic. To 4 girls that keep commenting on your shit, you look good. To the rest of the world, you look like a retard.
Let's be realistic. It's got like 120 likes. It ain't 4 girls. It's like 120 bitches. And then I got 2 swinging cocks here shooting their mouths off about it. And one of them is wearing a goddamn bowling shirt as we speak. What the fuck?
Dude, look.
Everybody who is on YouTube right now watching the show, go to Fred Kirby's Instagram and start making fun of him. We are starting to change. Kirby, I feel for you, man. I know it's a cry for help. You guys have got to get over there and help him.
Cry for help. Am I a fucking drug addict now?
Those 120 likes, dude, That's because people think you're mentally retarded.
They're being polite.
They're supporting mentally challenged people. That's what it is. I'm sure of it. Because this face right here, Fred, you look at your camera right now. This face, taken.
I beg to differ. That's my money face. You, on the other hand, do not pull that face off very well. You look like you're getting your toenails tore off.
Neither
you sexy. Yes.
No, you got big stoned bug eyes. You do not look sexy.
But they're fucking blue like the ocean.
Bullshit.
Bitches love that shit.
They're purple because there's so much red around them. Fucking red and blue make purple.
Well, it's a very good point, Dr. Filkin. All right, you know what? Enough of my fucking purple eyes and my purple cock. Who's your fucking pick?
For what, the Gillard fight?
Yeah, who's even fighting?
I can't remember the kid's name he's fighting.
Well, I suppose we're all picking Gillard.
Hang on. Yeah, I mean, we're probably picking Gillard. Oh, no, you're not. Are you, Aaron?
No, because I always root for Melvin Gillard to lose spectacularly because he is a fucking unprofessional prick.
Not a big Melvin fan?
No, he misses weight every fucking fight.
He missed weight this fight too, didn't he?
He made it at the end.
Did he?
I did interview Melvin. He was already on the phone.
All right, so he's fighting Derek Campos, who's riding a 2-fight losing streak. Michael Chandler and Brandon Gertz.
That's how you take care of that, then, I suppose.
And then Melvin Gillard is also riding 2-fight losing streak. Justin Gaethje in World Series of Fighting, and Brandon Gertz in Bellator.
Yeah, he was supposed to smash Gertz. That didn't go his way. He broke his hand, remember?
Yeah, pretty early in that fight.
All right, so YouTube, you chime in. Who do you think is going to win?
Let me check it.
Melvin Gillard.
Melvin Gillard.
Oh, shit. They're talking about your hair, Kirby.
Oh, are they?
Looks like a bum. Wash your hair, Kirby.
Whoa. Is that from somebody we know or is that a stranger?
That's Keith, man.
Keith, I like it. Go fuck yourself, but I like it. I enjoy the haters.
You do look like a bum.
You know what? I love that it's always guys. Can I get a bitch to comment and tell me I look like a bum? Well, one of you fucking broads out there say it, because all you guys, you get no credence.
Let me put a caveat on that. A woman that any other man on earth would find attractive. Comment on that. Not one that Kirby likes. I'm saying the fucking the bad comments. Any bitches, period. If a bitch has a complaint, complain. Yeah, I know. Any woman that has taste, not a hood rat.
Look at him already excluding the bitches. Bitches of all kinds and shapes and sizes. God damn it. As long as you don't got a cock.
Comment. No chicken heads. No rats.
No.
And no training.
That's how you.
Maybe some trannies. Trannies probably like you a lot, Kirby.
Hey, whatever, Jack. I'll take their admiration. They can hit the like button. That's right. Look at you. What are you, a fucking homophobe?
No,
I mean the trannies follow me. Sure.
I'm a trannyphobe.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? Did they just announce who Benson Henderson was fighting while we're fucking talking shit?
Oh, he's fighting for the title.
Long time ago.
Oh yeah. That's right. Korshkakov.
Hey, Michael Chandler versus Josh Thompson. That's not bad.
They look like brothers.
Yeah.
I would say that King Mo and Phil Davis look more like brothers.
The battle of the brothers and shit.
Oh, Michael Chandler, Josh Thompson. I'm taking Chandler in that one.
King Mo and Phil Davis. Phil Davis?
I think King Mo will beat his ass.
I think King Mo wins, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I hate King Mo, and he always wins.
I was going to say, I think King Mo's going to get fucking trounced by Phil Davis.
I don't know, man. His name is Mr. Wonderful, but more accurately, I think he's Mr. Mediocre.
Yeah.
Come on.
His wrestling and grappling is pretty fantastic, man. I mean,
Well, that's all fantastic, but I don't want to see no goddamn grappling match.
hey, listen, I didn't say it would be entertaining. I just said I think he's going to beat King Mo. I think King Mo is for real overrated.
Isn't Lawal a wrestler?
Yep.
What? Fuck.
Oh man, he's a wrestler like Melvin Gillard's a wrestler.
No. King Mo, before he got into
Yeah,
throwing,
okay.
pretty sure he has some wrestling pedigree.
Decent, but he ain't utilized it in a long fucking time, and he sure as shit ain't going to utilize it against Phil Davis.
Oh yeah, Phil Davis already had 2 fights in Bellator.
Look at that. You see that? It's like a fucking heart.
Did you just do that to your head?
Yeah, I just did that. You like that? It's like a heart.
No, I don't like it. I don't like anything about it.
How
Get a
high
haircut.
are you right now?
Get a fucking haircut and a job, you goddamn hippie.
No! The accusations.
Goddamn Bernie Sanders supporter. I'm fucking with you.
Hey, of course I'm a Bernie Sanders supporter.
I know.
That's what I support. Trump? Or that fucking lion broad Hillary?
When you put it that way, yeah.
No. Jimmy,
Here.
is that really a fight you've been clamoring to see?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is this really happening right now?
It's slightly awkward.
I knew there was going to be some punk-ass shit coming out of his mouth.
At least he did respect Kevin Randleman, though. I got to give him
You
that.
guys, did you guys see King Mo got in Tito's face at some fan thing at Dave & Buster's? And Tito gets in his face and goes, "Dude, no one knows who the fuck you are." And then King Mo, or Tito says that to King Mo, and King Mo goes back with, "I'll knock you the fuck out," a bunch of stupid shit.
I don't even know why they're giving these guys mic time.
Phil Davis is up. What up?
All right, fellas, it's 10:30 over here. I'm about to watch the last 3 fights. I got Gillard hopefully losing, and I got the last 2 fights being worky works. And I'll keep up with things on YouTube, so I'm going to peace out, all right?
All right, man.
All right, fellas.
All right. Well, I guess I'm the one left. Both these guys just fucking bailed. Yeah, we're supposed to do a fight companion through the fucking main event. I don't think they understood what the fuck was going on. Anyway, actually, yeah. If Nick, if you're still watching, you want to jump back on, fucking do your thing. Channel for the greasy guy and the other guy. Channel. They don't really have a YouTube channel. That's more like they got Twitter. If you want their Twitter. Kirby is at Kirby_MMA, and Aaron is, I think it's at Doc_Robbins MMA, something like that. But as far as YouTube channel, just they have Stand and Bang MMA. You look that up on YouTube, you should find the YouTube channel. And they actually did a lot of good work with interviews and stuff. They interviewed a lot of people. Damian Maya. Is that Bill Cosby? Oh no, that's Mike Tyson. My bad. My stream is really shitty. I don't know about you guys. Hey, by the way, if you're looking for a stream, just to have the fights up, I guess. That's weird. Just to have the fights up, I guess. First Row Sports is where it's at. That's where I found mine. And it's not the greatest stream because more and more people are finding it. But since it's already fucked up, I might as well just send it to you guys. Whatever. Let's check that out. As far as shit. Where the fuck? I'm gonna see if I can put the second link if it works better. But link 1 under the Bellator tab, not too great. Link 2, I'm trying to pull up, see if it'll be cool for me, but I don't think it's gonna be nice. Let's see. What in the fuck? Oh, I might have been wrong on that. Hold up. Oh, never mind. Link 2 is the one that I've been watching. So I'm gonna try link 1 again. Yeah. So I guess that's gonna be our fight companion. What the fuck live TV.tv. you have Fight Pass? I do have Fight Pass. Definitely have Fight Pass. I know they got what's the name of that promotion they have on there? I might even have it on right now. I forget the name of it though. If anyone knows that one by heart, let me know. It is fucking working. That's kind of weird. And for real, Viacom, Bellator, whoever the fuck is in charge of this shit, fucking, for real, why this isn't live on everyone's television is stupid. You know what I mean? Especially when they're trying to compete with the UFC or pretending to. Wow, this is fucking awful. Okay. Go to YouTube and search Bellator and then live. I'm watching a pretty good Spanish stream. I will do that. So I don't know if I should stay on or not since I'm by myself at this point. Let's see if I can find who else is online. We're gonna have Glory. Oh, Glory's on the night on Fight Pass. Is that what you're saying, Keith? Because that would be legit. Although I'll probably watch that after I do this. There we go. You would think somebody would have put this on a. Let's see what happens here. I'm not doing your fucking survey. It's kind of funny. Waiting for offer complete. This is weird shit. Stream sites you think would be cool and just like put up a stream. Instead, you gotta like complete a survey. No, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Here we go. Okay, what about this one? What in the hell? All right, well, all these fucking streams are kind of shot. I love Glory. I'm surprised it's not bigger. You know what the thing about Glory is it just wasn't. Oh, sweet. It just wasn't. How would you say? It wasn't promoted correctly, right? Glory. Look, it's an exciting sport. Kickboxing is exciting as fuck. But the fact that nobody's watching it, it was badly promoted. Now on Fight Pass, you're gonna get promoted. They're gonna promote the events during UFC cards. They're gonna promote it on everywhere. It's gonna be great. So it's a big thing for them. What the fuck? Okay. That's weird. Anyway, all right. Trying to pull up that link you sent me, Keith, and it's not working. I don't know why. Might be my computer fucking up. All right, I'm gonna jump off this thing. It's no fun just being by myself, I guess. So keep watching the event here, and hit me up on Twitter at Elaw31. We'll talk about the fights as they go on. So yeah, kind of a short one. And the East Coast is getting kind of late, so those two guys that well, you heard all the kids on Kirby's place, and you know, Aaron's older guy falling asleep probably. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. And oh yeah, UFC Pittsburgh is what it is. UFC Pittsburgh preview shows tomorrow. I will tweet out that link myself, and I believe Jesse Rebecca will be doing that preview show, pre-fight show. All right, so make sure you catch us for that. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys on Twitter right now talking about Melvin Gillard and Campos, and then co-main of Dada 5000 Kimbo, and of course the main event, Hoist versus Ken. All right, you guys have a good night. Catch you guys later.